Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. Wole Soyinka, Sani in court as Sowore's trial resumes. Nobel Prize winner Professor Wole Soyinka and a former Nigerian senator, Shehu Sani, are currently at the Abuja High Court in solidarity with the conveyor of Revolution Now protest Wole Omoyele Sowore. Sowore's trial resumes today, Wednesday, February the 12th. Sowore and co-defendant Oluwole Bakare are facing trial over charges of treasonable felony for organizing Revolution Now protest on August 5th, 2019, which the government saw as an attempt to disrupt peace in the country. As we're speaking now, Omoyele Sowore is in the Abuja High Court with the presence of Wole Soyinka, former Senator Sani, who was just accused by the Nigerian government and detained by EFCC for a period of time. But they went ahead to take injunction from the court, saying they wanted to carry out more investigation with regards to what happened to Sowore, and the international world condemned their actions, that there was no rule of law in Nigeria. And so learning from that, they quickly went to take a court injunction saying that they were complying with the rule of law. But actually, that's not what they are doing. Nigerians, I want you to wake up. They are saying Omoyele Sowore is in court because they are saying he attempted to disrupt peace and tranquility in the country. What peace and tranquility did Omoyele Sowore talked about that is making the government to detain him unlawfully and keeping him in prison until the international world had to how to speak up against Nigerian government and say, you know what you're doing is absolutely wrong, release that man immediately. And just before Christmas, they were released. That is exactly what is going on in the country. Your government have no rule for law. They are such indisciplined people with no discipline for law. So as we are speaking now, I'll give you a little bit of history. Omoyele Sowore was arrested by Nigerian government and kept indefinitely in police detention for a long time until the international world, began to speak to Nigerian politicians to say, you know what, release this young man. He has done nothing to you. They had no choice but to release him. And you could see the confusion that was going on between the Attorney General, between whatever. They were all just confusing themselves. One said it was released on mercy. Another one said on compassionate ground. Another one said, it was also messy because Nigeria, they don't even know what they are doing. And even with that, it led to the Nigerian sanction that we have, where Nigeria has permanently now, for now, not permanently, be putting on they put us on a immigrant visa ban, that Nigerians cannot migrate to the US with the hope of eventually having their green card and eventually becoming US citizens. With all that is going on, especially the US government was concerned about the security situation of Nigeria. The US highlighted and sent to Nigerian government way before now, back in 2017. The US government, people that do things decently and in order, sent message to Nigerian government saying, put your house in order. We are going to be, or else you'll be blacklisted from the migrant visa. And guess what? Your government did absolutely nothing to that effect. They did not raise a finger. They did not even make efforts to make sure that came to pass. They were just there and they never really did anything until 2019, March 11. The government were reminded to say that, remember what we gave you? We gave you deadline to fix your immigration system in Nigeria, and nothing has been done. Nobody made a move. Nobody made an attempt to correct that. They all kept quiet like nothing was going on. Until 2020 January, Nigeria was listed in the list of in the midst with the countries that were blacklisted from coming, that had migrant visa, that can no longer come to the US. So and immediately after that, your president quickly set up a committee. I wonder what the committee was for, because it was actually medicine after death. Actually, because they were given a good time to put the immigration system in order, which they refused. So Nigeria was blacklisted from the immigration, we're banned from the immigrant visa. And after that, a lot of things has been going on. Insecurities and the hike, a lot of things they've been focusing on what they should not, and they have been focusing on the Biafrans, Nnamdi Kanu's parents' burial. A lot of things have been happening. And today, as we speak now, Omoyele Sowore is back in court. He's back in court, and he's not there alone. He's there with he's back in court with Wole Soyinka. He's also there with Shehu Sani. People that are there to support him. To all through this process that's been ongoing. Omoyele Sowore is the son of the soil, and people of integrity, correct people, correct Nigerians are solidly behind him, clamoring for his release, and it's ongoing as we speak now in the High Court in Abuja. So I want you to, if you're anywhere around Abuja, you can show your solidarity by support. This is a young man that wants to come into the political arena of Nigeria to help revolutionize it, so that Nigeria can be a better place. This is a young man that wants to go into politics and see to it that Nigerian politics take a new turn and a new shape. But your government will not hear of it. Your government don't want the young ones to come. They want to keep recycling the old ones. They still want to keep, because of greed and selfishness, they still want to keep recycling themselves as the president, and they don't want the younger generation to take over. Omoyele Sowore is one of the young men in Nigeria that wants to revolutionize the political setting in Nigeria, and your government don't want that. So Omoyele Sowore is back now in court. The case will be heard that they said he was trying to cause unrest in the country. We're going to see what the outcome will be. I will be sending you all the updates. Apple Line Media will be sending you all the updates as to these issues. So please stay tuned. Apple Line Media will be keeping you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria right now. We'll be keeping you up to date so you can be abreast with all that is going on. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria. You are important. You have a voice. Your voice counts. Don't let anybody make you feel that you don't have a voice. Please speak up for what is right. Speak up against injustice, against insecurity, against evil that is going on in our community and in our country. Stand up for what is right. Stand up for what is integrity. Don't be on the side of those who have come to destroy the nation. Be on the side of those who have come to make Nigeria better, because whatever we do today is going to impact the life of our children tomorrow. So the world is watching. They cannot play their hanky packing game again that they played initially. Omoyele Sowore is back in court. The world is aware. CNN, everywhere, all the great TV stations in the world are aware, and everyone is watching. Let's see what Nigeria will do. People, please stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Click on the notification button. You have a voice, you have a say. Please don't let the country, don't let Nigeria put you down and make you feel you don't have a voice. Please speak up for what is wrong. Speak up against evil in the community, in the country. Speak up against it. Don't let anybody, don't let anything, don't let anyone talk you down. You have a voice, please use it. Speak up. You are important. Speak up. We're waiting for your voice. We're waiting to hear what you have to say in Nigeria. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We will keep you up to date with all that is going on. Thank you very much for listening. Have a wonderful and a blessed day. God bless. Remember, Apple Line Media, we are here to keep you up to date. So stay tuned. Keep close to the dial. Thanks very much for listening and God bless. Bye.